don't move, I'm seeing myself in the mirror. Yeah. Maybe when I had a phase where I trained my neck every 2 days.
I remember.
Yeah, big necks matter. 13 weeks out today. And I am starting my posing practice, like seriously, starting today. And you know, Hamlet is over there. That's the posing coach there, doing everything. But I asked Carl here, Wheels for Life on Instagram, to help me with the posing rounds, you know, with the quarter turns, all that stuff, holding the poses, counting, and just keep me accountable. And he's kind enough to help me out for the Olympia. Yeah.
Honored to.
Huh?
Very honored to.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go straight to it, I guess. And Carl, I think for the first few ones, I think just holding for 5.
Okay.
Will be good to start. And I'm gonna do relax, quarter, back, other quarter, front, and then the poses. Then I'm gonna rest a little bit, and then we'll just do another time and go from there. It's just getting back into the groove of things, because of course all the poses that are kind of hard right now, just holding them is pretty hard when you didn't do it in a while like that. And the quarter turns are when you had a cheat meal yesterday and another high day today, and you're 13 weeks out plus. It's like a little bit harder, but as you practice and you diet down, the waist gets tighter, it's easier to hold them, but it's good to practice them even when it's hard, right? So if I can somewhat hold them in, you know, when I'm a bigger size like that, it's gonna be way easier come showtime. And judging with the work we did, me and Hamlet, for Chicago Pro in Vancouver, people said my posing was good, so we're gonna do the same thing, but this time Carl's gonna help me throughout the week and practice just more, because I want to be even better with the posing and stuff. Because at the Olympia, like if it's close, you don't want to be gassed out if they're making you pose if it's close, right? Because for example, if me and Ian are going against each other again, I want him to be gassed out and not me. Get it? So it starts right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
One down, 1,000 to go.
always putting his work in, of course. Like, you know, his muscle endurance is building up, and the more you pose, like the way how much he's always posing every day, that pain tolerance is going to go up. So he knows exactly the strategy to go up against other guys on stage at the same level, that how he's going to outpose them, endurance-wise and everything, outsize them. So you got to have a game plan, and I think he knows exactly what to do.
If you ever see like the glutes are not there, just simple stuff like legs, just point it out. But look, see one round, only for 5 seconds, 142 heart rate. Yeah. So that's a starting point. Helping to breathing throughout helps a lot. So from the back, so I just gotta think about breathing more. But it's like stuff that, oh yeah, I forgot I was doing that. But I'm actually gonna put it as an activity, as other.
Well, definitely, like, I mean, Antoine is a good poser throughout his life, and if you watch since way back in the days as I've watched him, he's always very smooth, a lot of good, nice classic poses, and he does represent bodybuilding to the most old school style, but with a new size that he's getting more and more freakier, like, you know, each time he goes on stage. And for me to see out of him would definitely be trying to pose in a way where he's, no matter who's going to stand up to him, whether it's taller, shorter, thicker, that he's going to be able to beat him from every angle. So that's the big accomplishment that it's going to be on these big stages. To don't matter who stands beside you, where the judge is going to move him, he's going to get that attention because the way he poses.
Okay, let's go throughout another round. And this time what I'm going to do, we're going to go through it, and then I'm going to stand aside. And Hamid told me to do that. So, you know, on the sideline, instead of just like hanging out like this, I would actually just hold a nice pose. Or like that. Just like half flexed. So I'll do that for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, then we'll do another one.
That way you get to practice lowering your heart rate and stuff like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extremely, because what it is that sometimes, like, you know, as from the judging table, from a certain angle, you may see at first the athletes on that side, and then you might miss some angles and stuff like that. So it's important that, like, you know, just because you got sent to the back is not to get discouraged, but rather you stay in posture and keep showing yourself. So when they do the comparison of the first 5 guys or however, then they kind of like, okay, maybe, you know what, we should call Antoine up because I don't think this guy belongs here. So they will look in the back and say, you know what, right there, we need to get Antoine back up here. So they'll be like, number 5 and number 14, switch. So he'll step up and the other guy will step down. So you never give up the fight, even when you're in the back. We're constantly, as a judge, looking for replacement just in case if we do miss something. So that's why in the back, you never want to look exhausted. You never want to move around and not be in posture, blow your gut out, that type of thing. It's unprofessional. Even in the amateur world, you want to not be covered by other people. You want to be standing out still. You're still in the battle. The thing is that, like, in the beginning, there was a lot of like little movement that maybe cut out a little bit. Like after you like get into a pose, then I start seeing like sort of fingers moving, and then I start seeing adjusting the wrist. It's almost like trust yourself, because you're in a good position. You don't need to adjust anything. So it's like once you get into a certain pose, and just hold it, and just calm your heart rate down and just stay there.
And just hold it, breathe.
And even like when you're like back there, then all of a sudden it's like I start seeing like you want to feel like you're adjusting something, but then it's like there's no need to. It's like just the smallest movement sometimes from the judging table we see, and it becomes, instead of I'm focusing on your back, then all of a sudden I see something moving on the side here, then it offset my focus. So you want to eliminate any movement that's unnecessary and just go in there and just be like, set the pose and just stay there. And just let them enjoy the view. Enjoy the view. Did you enjoy the view over there? Well, that's it for the video. So 13 weeks out, it begins
There's suffering with the posing. But you know what? It's not really suffering because it's a choice and I enjoy it. Why enjoy it? Maybe not right now when I'm out of breath, but for sure on stage when I will be victorious once again. Stay tuned, subscribe, comment, and remember, you've been sitting around too long. Get your ass to the gym.